Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I'm showing you a quilt journal that I made using the quilt pieces that I most recently put into my junk journal kits that I've shown, and they are up in my Etsy shop now if you wanted to check those out. But I wanted to make a journal out of one of the pieces. This is actually a corner piece of the quilt. The pieces that are in my kits are the quilt square pieces. So yeah, I wanted to show you what you could do with the kit, and I think it turned out really pretty. It is one signature. I made a little tassel on the side here. I added some lace and a velvet trim along the middle piece. It kind of hides the seam right there. And then I added some pom-pom trim along the bottom. And then along the side, I added seam binding and more velvet trim to cover up the raw edges. This was a corner, like I said, so it did have the trim along there and along the top, but I did add the seam binding along two sides that had the raw. And then I cut out a flower with some of the fabric, and then added a vintage button there. It has some sewn in ties, and I did make these using ribbon from the quilt. I'll open it up here. I just went through my scrapbook paper stash and found papers that would go along with the theme. This is a quilt tag using a piece of the quilt border. Like I said, I didn't want to waste any of the pieces after I cut them apart. Here is part of my digital collection with this. I made a digital collection, and that collection is in my Etsy shop as well if you want to check that out. I took a vintage memory decks card and stamped some flowers. These are also part of my digitals. Here is a vintage bingo card. I added a die cut from the collection. And then I have vintage floral book pages throughout. Here is a red envelope. It has a flashcard. This was some kind of handmade paper that I had for my scrapbooking stash, so I included that, and then a vintage playing card. It has three, I think there's three. Yeah, 3 altered paper clips. I had to look there. Let's go through here. I did sew some vintage lace on the side there, and I didn't put anything there, but that's okay. There's plenty of stuff in here. Here's another vintage floral book page. I added some washi tape there. This is a coloring book page. It has a colored plate on the side and then a coloring book part on this side, and then I sewed some vintage ruffle. The kits do come with a piece of this ruffle. It comes with all of the die cuts that I made, and several book pages, vintage napkins, all kinds of stuff. I made some items. So here's a popcorn bag, and I added this vintage play money. This has some coffee stained paper. Also in the kits, I have 3 pieces of stained paper, coffee stained, and then I dyed red and blue paper to go along. Here's some vellum. This is a vintage seed packet paper, and I took it apart, made a page. Here's some of the red stained paper. This is a vintage greeting card, I think like from the 50s, and then I put in this blue chip, vintage blue chip page. I basically used anything that I had that was floral that kind of went along with the color scheme. And then I also went and found all of the colors of my ephemera that would go with it as well. So like the, you know, the flash card and the book bingo card, the money, things like that. Doily. Here's another separate vintage card that's probably from the 50s. This is a vintage book page. Another vintage ruffle along the side there. This is a seed catalog page. And here I included, this is the other side of that vintage card, and then I put in this really pretty napkin that you can use like to decoupage a tag or on the page or whatever. It's like it's stuck there. And there. Oops. It's okay. Nothing happened to it. Okay, so this is more of the lace. I had some fabric lace that I cut apart. And then here is a little seed packet. This I found on Amazon. I'll try and link it down below. But I put all my extra die cuts in here that can be used in the book. It has little tags. It has flower tags or flower die cuts, little labels. I'm not going to pull all of them out, but if you want to see all of them, I did a little Instagram reel showing everything in the kit, so you can go over there and check out my Instagram page. And I'll have a link for my Etsy shop, and that'll be in there. So that's in there. Oops. Pieces. So you can use this to add an additional little pocket onto a page or whatever. I had some clear stickers. And then here's the other side of the popcorn bag. I added more of the lace and then stuck in this trivia card. This is just a vintage napkin. This is another die cut from my collection. And then this is like a little card that you can add ribbon or fabric or trim on. I had added this into my, I added some seam, or on this one specifically in the kit, I added a piece of this ribbon or ruffle, so that's what that's in there for. So you could add whatever if you purchased this book. Over here, I painted these flowers, and I did not do a process video on this. So if you want to see a video on how I painted the flowers, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I can do that. I might still do it anyway, but just let me know if you like that or not. I think they turned out really pretty, and they're actually pretty simple. So. With the die cut from my collection, I made a little tuck spot and added a vintage playing card. And then on the other side here is another card and some tickets. And then this is another die cut from my collection. Another book page. Over here, I had a craft tag and I stamped it with some roses and have a wonderful day, and added some trim at the top there. It's like eyelash trim. And then these were some Polaroid embellishments that I made. I did a little tutorial over on my Instagram, And I was inspired by Jen over at Jen's Junk. So if you want to check out her channel and her Instagram, you can. She is a wonderful artist, junk journal artist. So, and then here's another one that I actually made these embellishments using the inner part that I cut out of these, the red and the blue paper. So this embellishment here, this was inside of the red part, and then over on this page I took the blue part and then I stamped this floral wreath that says Happy Spring, and then I just sewed it on. And then here's the last page, the inside last cover here. I made these little book page tags, added some washi and then stamped onto the doily. And then here's just a vintage card. It's like an invitation, but I loved the floral stuff. I found these at the bins. And that is it. There's the back. Hopefully you can see all that. Just a simple little one signature journal. And definitely with the kit, if you buy the kit, it comes with over 100 pieces of different items. So you could definitely make a bigger size journal and, you know, like make a thicker spine. But I just decided to do a single signature journal for this one. So if you're interested in this one, it'll be in my Etsy shop. And then let me know if you would like me to do a tutorial on how I made this, and also if you want to see me make or paint the flower embellishments that I made. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.